What's up guys, Jared here, Paintbrush Samurai. Today I'm going to give you 5 habits that you need to absolutely dispose of in order to avoid being lazy. Alright, so let's jump right into it. First habit that you need to get rid of that a lot of people have is watching TV. And yes, this includes Netflix. Alright, watching TV is just a total time consumption. And if you ever watch somebody watch TV, look how docile they look and unattentive they are, right? Their eyes may be glued to the TV, but nothing about them says alert and focused, right? And if you're like me and you watch TV, you don't just watch for like 5 minutes, right? You sit down and you binge watch the entire season of Breaking Bad, and 15 hours later you've done nothing, all right? So that's why the first thing you need to do is unplug your television and not watch TV anytime you have anything remotely productive to do, all right? Now, a rare exception to this is if you are interested in studying film or animation, such as myself, then it is totally okay to occasionally watch a really great film, really great animation, all right? But of course, creation takes priority over studying, all right? So I can occasionally watch and study and get ideas from a film, but it's much more productive to actually draw and work on my own storytelling than to just watch other people do it. But every once in a while is okay, just every once in a while. All right, now the second one is kind of similar, and a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but video games. All right, guys, we gotta get rid of video games. All right, our entire generation is just growing up playing these video games, and I'm not gonna sit here and try and argue that video games aren't fun or that video games aren't awesome, because they totally are, and I totally get why you spend 12 hours a day playing Xbox or PlayStation or playing PC games with all the Steam sales and whatnot, but it's just a massive time consumption that doesn't actually improve your life in any way. All right, think about the last achievement or progress that you made on a video game. Oh yes, your character is max level and you got all these achievements, great. Did that improve your actual life in any way, or just this video game character's life that doesn't even exist, and there's still probably like 10 billion people who are way better than you at that game? All right, video games were kind of a hard habit for me to break, but now I never play video games and I have no problem not playing them. So it is difficult, but if you want to be productive and you want to avoid feeling lazy and tired, you have to stop playing video games. The third one is another doozy, especially for dudes, and girls is probably not that relevant to you. Guys, we got to get rid of the porn. What? No porn? Yes, no porn. Why no porn? Okay, guys. When you just sit around masturbating all the time, you lose testosterone. And when you lose testosterone, you lose energy levels. You also lose your edge and your desire to actually go out and try to attract to women. And what are attractive qualities to women? Production and energy and wealth and somebody who doesn't sit at home and masturbate all day. All right, so at the very least, you got to cut back, but I would just recommend disposing of it altogether. I don't know why, but I didn't really have a problem not doing this. So I don't know, maybe I'm weirdo, but you guys should try and find a girlfriend if you're having issues with that one. All right. Now the fourth one. All right, this is a big one for everybody, boys and girls alike. Social media. Guys, delete social media from your life. The only acceptable use of social media is for maybe advertising something that you do. For example, you can follow me on Instagram and I'll be posting my artwork and I'll be posting about my videos. All right, but if you go outside, you go pretty much anywhere and just look around and see how many people are just looking down at their phone. All right, they're mindless drones, it feels like. They're not present, they're not aware. All right, you're sucked into this, and you might say, Jared, well, what's the harm? I'm just scrolling through Twitter while I wait for my smoothie, or I'm just taking a shit and I need something to do. But all those little gaps, they add up real quick, and you can do a lot of things in those little time frames. For example, you're waiting for your food. Don't scroll through social media. You can do something productive. For example, maybe I could do a drawing. I could do a drawing of the person making my food. That's one more drawing. All right? And like, I shit you not, I actually draw when I go to the bathroom all the time. And yes, pun intended. Pun intended very much. All right? I totally do that. All right? I keep a sketchbook in the bathroom and like a pencil there, and it's great. Knock out one drawing every time I go to the bathroom. It's very useful. All right? And it'll make you also more alert, and you'll develop better eye contact. People will look at you like you're more confident. You'll start to feel better, have higher energy level, and you won't be as lazy. All right, fifth and last one, I'm not the best at, but I'm working on it, all right? And that is eating like crap. All right, we've all heard it. You put garbage in, you get garbage out. All right, now, I'm really bad about this at nighttime because, let's be real, after I eat, I'm just gonna go to bed. So, who really cares? But the next morning, I start to feel it, and I kind of regret it. I'd like to eat healthier all day long. But definitely, guys, in the morning and the afternoons, don't be hitting up the fast food joints, guys. You're gonna crash, and you're gonna feel like crap. And definitely after you down that triple cheese bacon bean burrito from Taco Bell, you are not about to create the next masterpiece after you eat that. Definitely not, all right? Buy some healthy foods, some natural stuff. I don't know, you can look up some better diet stuff than I know, but definitely avoid the fast food and processed food throughout the day. All right, if you really need to, you can be like me, a total chump, and make an exception at night before you go to bed, because who kind of really cares if you crash right before you go to sleep, right? All right, today's video is kind of long. Hope you guys enjoyed it. 5 tips to avoid being lazy. I'm Jared, Paintbrush Samurai.